Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha Terumah. The question of the week is, how can we refine our character? So in this week's Torah portion, Parsha Terumah, we learn about the building of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, and all the holy objects of the tabernacle. So the Torah describes how it should be built and its measurements. So when it comes to the Aron, the Ark, so the Torah says it should be built 2.5 amot in its length, an amma and a half in its width, an amma and a half in its height. So the Rebbe in a powerful Chassidic discourse asks, it's intriguing. If you give a look when the measurements and the other items, some were a half, some were a whole, but you find something unique when it comes to the ark, that every dimension was 2.5, 1.5, 1.5, all halves. Why is it a half? It should be whole. I mean, shouldn't it be complete numbers? And Rebbe explains something fascinating. He says as follows. What was the ark made for? The ark was made for the Torah. And we know when we learn the Torah, you connect to God. And when you connect to God, there's something powerful in the Torah that has the power to transform us. So therefore, when you start out learning Torah, we're not all complete. We have certain character traits that we have to refine and work out. Now, the way it gets worked out, there's different ways of working out character traits. But the highest way and the best way is by learning Torah. So, in other words, the whole ark is built with hands to teach us that when you learn Torah, you will chip away and refine every one of our character traits. So the answer to the question, how do we refine our character traits? Learn Torah. By learning Torah, we will become refined and become great people and a light onto the nation. Thanks so much for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. This week's Torah lesson is dedicated to memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib, Shlomo ben Yosef, Rachel bas Lipa, Tzina bas Sarah. May their souls be elevated by the Torah we're studying in their memory. For more information, please see our website, Chabad, swf.org. Have a great and blessed week. Shavua Tov.